Welcome. It's Sunday. We're back at it. We're here. It's Sunday. We're streaming. We got a fun one in store. We're going to be riffing on some pulled pork sandwiches. We're going to try and elevate it a little bit, add some fun little takes on it here. So I'm excited about the menu tonight. But as usual, we're going to start with a fun little cocktail. Trying to keep it like in the same realm of region, I guess. We're gonna do like a little Asian flair on a few things tonight, so let's maybe do the same thing with the cocktail here. We are gonna be doing something slightly different than usual. It's not just gonna be vodka mixed with some sort of fruit that I have found at the store, so hopefully that leads to a little bit better of a drink tonight. But couple things. Went to the liquor store to grab. I'm gonna say it wrong. It's like aperitivo. It's supposed to be like a sweet liqueur. The lady said, "Yep, let me go grab it," and then she comes back with Campari, which I didn't really notice until like I'm at home. And Campari is like another liquor, but it's like a bitter. It's like a bitter liquor. It's for like Negronis. So slightly annoying. We're gonna still do something fun with it. This is called a like Kyoto Midnight is what I want to call it. I think that's what it's called. There's this one other streamer that I watched that did a drink similar to this. He obviously had the right ingredients. So we're gonna do that tonight. So one of the main drinks or pieces of this drink is nigori, which is a type of sake. You can see it is cloudy or milky, means it's unfiltered. Also is a little bit sweeter than your typical sake. So that's a cool little piece. But that's going to be our kind of main base. And then we also have some sweet vermouth. We were supposed to have this sweet liqueur to go with it. We don't. It's okay. We do have an orange we're going to throw in there as well, or some orange juice and some orange rind. Let's get that going. Worked well last time. All right, those are great. Let's put the camera on something that you guys can see. Okay, so we got our orange rind. Got a long one here. Just gonna rip it in half. This one will be for our garnish. Got some orange juice. All right, so it's going to be basically one portion sake, half portion of pretty much everything else. Okay. I'm doing a little bit more vermouth and a little bit less Campari, just because like the bitterness is unfortunately quite loud. If you catch my drift, a little annoying, but whatever. Who cares? I was riffing on this earlier, and I figured out a way to make it a little bit nicer than if you were just to substitute a Pervito with Campari, which you would obviously never do. So we'll get it going there in a second. So we have the three main alcohol pieces. Orange rind, we're going to do about a half of a portion of orange juice. A little bit more. And then we're going to do some agave. If you've joined the streams, you know I love agave. And we're using a little bit more than you might think because of the Campari. All right, we also have an egg white we're going to throw in here. It's going to look really, really cool at the end, or at least I think it does. See what you guys think. Oh no. Thought I broke the yolk, but I didn't. All right, we're chilling. We are chilling. Cool. All right, per usual with these egg white drinks, we do the dry shake, meaning no ice, to start, and that's just going to foam everything up. And then we'll add the ice after, or in the second shake. That'll obviously cool everything down and get it all looking great. All right, first shake looks good. I've been throwing more ice than like needed into the shaker here. I think it really helps. Just completely cool everything down. All right, second shake. Flips and juggles, yeah, right. I can barely shake this. All right, let's get our workspace cleaned up here a bit. Flips and juggles, you're hilarious, Lauren. All right, we got our glass. Let's get our strainer. All right, let's take a look. God damn. It looks brown. I promise it's like bright orangey pink. All right, we'll see the almost spilled. All right, let's see the other burner or the other camera. If this is any better. Oh boy. Struggle City. Oh well. I promise it's pink. Oh man, that is so good. The like slight bite of the bitter at the end isn't horrible. But there is enough like sweetness and lightness, brightness to it that kind of makes the bitterness okay. Just looks gorgeous to me. Oh man. All right. The drink is underway. I think it's a half decent attempt for only having part of the right product. So no harm, no foul there. Oh, also this, too big of a, it's okay. Our little orange garnish here. Just dropping it in the drink. We're fine with it. All right, let's get down to what we're actually cooking today. So we are doing pulled pork sandwiches. We're gonna do a little Asian kind of flair with this. The pork. All right, this was sous vide for 24 hours at 165. This is technically completely cooked. Everything that you would want it to be, need it to be at. It's completely tender. Like if I were to just like try to smush this apart, it would just completely fall apart. But we're not done. We do want it to get a little bit of a higher internal temp. Pork does really, really well at right around the 200 degree like internal temp mark in terms of like tenderness and like fall apart and melt in your mouth. So that's what we're going for. So it's been at the 165. We do need to get it a little bit higher. So we've already seasoned this. We are just going to wrap it in the tin foil. I'm going to get one more piece just to make sure it's completely sealed. I have an oven at 275. So pretty low heat. And we're just going to finish it in the oven. Just like that. For the next hour, hour and a half, however long the kind of stream takes or goes for. Oh, perfect. And then while that's going, we'll obviously get the rest of the meal kind of underway. We're going to start with the Thai cucumber salad dish. Reason being is I want that to marinate a little bit. It also needs to be like salted to like reduce all of the water makeup of it here. So we'll get that going. We also have to do a slaw, the dressing for the slaw, and a barbecue sauce. So a lot of kind of side pieces here. But yeah, let's get this going. So the marinade for the Thai dish is going to be vinegar and sugar. So this like bitey yet sweet kind of piece here. So we're going to do 1/2 cup of rice wine. And then it is a 1/4 cup of sugar, just white, basic sugar. And I think I'm going to throw in a little bit of an orange peel, why not? Maybe a lime. Let's do a lime instead. Alright, let's get the music back up. I normally don't stream with music, so let me know if this is too loud, but I think the music is going to be a nice little touch. Alright, so this is really just to measure it out. We're going to get this in a small pan, and really it's just to get the sugar dissolved kind of up to heat. Some of the oils released from the lime rind coming up here. The other thing with the Thai cucumber salad, I want this like sweet, yet bitey, yet spicy. So we do have a Thai chili here. I think I'm just gonna split it down the center for this kind of marinade or this dressing piece. All right. Alright, so we have these like Persian or like small cucumbers, which make go really well with this dish. We're gonna do a thick cut. I don't want them to be like wafer thin. I want them to be like, excuse me, quarter inch or like half inch. I think quarter inch maybe. I don't know. Half inch sounds really thick here. Just cut off the ends. See what we're dealing with. I don't know. What do we think about that? Feels good to me. I'm just putting these in a normal shallow bowl. We're going to salt these, and the salt is going to help release the water and then concentrate the cucumber flavor and then also help soak up the kind of dressing, I guess you could call this, that we're going to be adding on here. Alright, I'm just cooking for me, so just that amount I think feels right. Alright, so I want to get these as flipped over as possible, so I'm getting like on the kind of fleshy surface area. And then heavy amount of salt, don't be nervous, that feels good. And then paper towels on top. And we're going to let this sit for a second. Alright, let's check our sugar vinegar mixture. Get this guy mixed in a little bit more. Ooh, it smells like Skittles. Alright, moment to cheers. Alright, the other thing I wanna add to this one is like chopped peanuts and cilantro at the end here. So let's get just a handful of peanuts quickly chopped. Put that to bed. Same with the cilantro. And I want it to be kind of fine. I'm feeling like if it's too big, it might fall off, I don't know, of the cucumber. I want it to be not like a dust, but I think that feels right. Alright, I like that. Let's get the cilantro, same deal with this one. Alright, take this off the heat. Good to go there. This also calls for shallot within it, which I think is a great call. So we'll get some shallot going, but I do want the cilantro a little bit more finely chopped than usual. Let's pick some of these stems out. Cool. All right, cilantro, peanuts done. How do I want to do the shallot? I think I want to do julienne. I think that makes the most sense here. All right, these are looking great. All right, let's see if these release any water at all. Little bit, little bit. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, so this dish is pretty much done. It just needs to be put together. I think I am going to mix the, oh boy, kind of vinegar dressing here, vinegar sugar with the onion and cucumber. I think that makes sense. I think we want it to kind of absorb and like kind of suck up some of the flavor and things going on there. So let's get that kind of underway. I'm gonna just dump these, oh boy, onto a paper towel, get some of this excess salt off. All right. All right, so we have our cucumbers, our onions. We're gonna just let this sit in this kind of, I guess, vinegar sugar marinade. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge, let it just kind of soak it all up. At the end, we'll strain it and kind of plate it. And those will be a nice acidic bite. That's gonna go really well with this like really fatty pork and really kind of not heavy sauce, but really flavorful sauce. It's just gonna really cut through. At least that's the thought here. So kind of excited about that part. All right, moment for cleaning per usual. And then let's get the next piece going. I think I want to get the barbecue sauce at least started. That one I'm really excited about. We're going to have some fun with, I guess, riffing on a couple things. I don't normally make barbecue sauces, obviously. So we're going to try a couple things that I haven't tried in the past and hope for the best here. But, come on. Cheers. Appreciate everyone coming to hang out with me. Especially on a Sunday before we have to start the work week again. Like, I get it. Cheers. All right, so this barbecue sauce. Again, really excited about it. I love barbecue that has the sweetness, the tangy, and then the savory. Like the bite, I guess, would be the tangy. So that's what we're gonna try and tackle or try to incorporate. We're gonna do a Hoisin Pear barbecue sauce. This is a Korean Osing pear. This was $7 at the grocery store. It better make the sauce like all that much better. I think we're gonna use half of it. The other half I'm gonna put in the coleslaw. That feels right. I feel like that feels right. Just for some like kind of crisp sweetness. It is a little firm, which is concerning. It looks good. It looks good. Let's see here. So half of it we're gonna use in the barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna blend it up into kind of like an applesauce. At least that's the thought. And now that I've already cut it, I'm feeling like I don't want the skin on it, so let's quickly peel that. All right, that looks good. Trim off the little excesses of this. All right, we're just going to rough chop. Same old damn routine. All right, maybe a little bit more than that. All right, I also wanted to put some garlic and shallot in there. pear, garlic, shallot. What else do I want in here? Alright, we're gonna do a little agave. Little mirin, which is like a sweet sake, cooking sake. And some sesame oil. Get this guy on a blitz. You guys hear this? Let's see what this turns into. Alright, so this is going to be part of our addition. Smells really good. Alright, part of our addition to the barbecue sauce. Let's turn our heat on. We're going to be doing some weird stuff here. I don't want to blitz this. I don't want to strain it. I don't want to just do all of that. It's just such a to-do and such a cleanup. Which means I don't want to chop up onion to like saute in the pan. You know what I mean? Do you get where I'm getting at? So I need to incorporate that flavor in another way. So that's where some of this kind of blitz comes into. That's where I put the garlic and onion in there. So we're going to kind of quasi do this. I don't even know how to explain it here. We're going to take tomato paste. This is going to be our, the thing, I guess, that we saute. Need chicken stock, hold on. This is going to be the thing that we saute, heat up, bring up to heat, and then we are going to deglaze with stock, of course. And that's going to add some of our like base of flavor and kind of get this going. Typically we would use garlic, onion, this, that, the other. But again, like I said, don't feel like blending, straining, doing all of that. So, not that we're taking shortcuts, but this just feels like a sloppy Joe. This is like an elevated sloppy Joe, right? So it's got to be something that's already like basic and not too involved. So let's not be too involved while also trying to do the right thing about it. What's up, Devin? So Devin is visiting her family and she stole the dog. She left me. I'm all alone and I don't have the puppy with me, but it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. So, all right, you guys can't see this. All right, we're just adding tomato paste. Come on. We're just gonna let this come up to heat. Ooh. So obviously with this pork, I rendered out pork fat. Let's get that in there. Ugh. Looks like a lot. Let's start half. See what we need. Ooh, almost missed the bowl. You see that flip? You guys see that? All right, let's go back in the fridge. All right, and the goal, like I was saying with this, is just to have it come up to heat. Come up to heat and then really kind of blacken, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. But we want the like tomato paste to almost burn. Is the hope here, or the technique, as I like to say. And then we'll deglaze and get the actual barbecue sauce piece kind of underway. At least that's the thought. Alright, we'll keep eyes on this, turn our heat up a little bit, let's see what our pork, any issues here? Nope, looking great. Alright, so the other thing we're making is a sesame kind of coleslaw, which is going to be the kind of crunch piece of the, I guess, sandwich here. So, a couple things. We're going to make our own coleslaw and our own little dressing because, of course. And let's get that kind of started here. Where did my bowl go? I love using red cabbage. I think it has a good body. It has a great color. I feel like red, purple things that grow in the ground are great for you, typically. So that's why I always lean with the purple cabbage versus the green. But obviously do your thing. We obviously don't need this whole massive head, so I always peel off the first layer or two. Look at how purple this guy is. Just gorgeous. Alright, we're just gonna cut off a wedge here, basically. I'll show you guys what we're doing. Whoops. Alright. Keep clicking the wrong one, my bad. Okay, so this is our gorgeous purple cabbage. And then this is our mandolin. We're just taking the edge here. And getting it sliced, nice little pieces. All right. Feels like a good amount. How's this guy doing? All right, starting to burn a little bit. Try to like flatten them out so there's like as much surface area on there as possible. All right. I think that's gonna be like too much. Don't worry, I'm gonna save the rest of this, obviously. All right, this guy's burning up. That's great. Let's do our pear deal and a little chicken stock. It smells so good already. All right, the rest of this I'm gonna bag up here. Alright, the other thing I wanted to try to mandolin, if it doesn't work, we will obviously just use a knife. Was a bell pepper. Let's do a little flip here. I don't think I want to use the whole thing. Let's use maybe a good half. Save the rest of this guy. Cut out this like pithy part. No one likes that part anyways. Alright, we got our sauce looking good. Let's do... Alright. So barbecue sauce has a lot of times tomato base, more savory kind of pieces to it, the sweet piece, and then the vinegar or tangy piece. So we're gonna keep in line and do the rice wine vinegar, keeping with the kind of Asian preference here. About 1/4 of a cup, just eyeballing it. All right, this is our like Hoisin edition. All right, again, about 1/4 of a cup. We got a little bit of soy sauce coming in this, not much. Let's get some urine in here. And then some ketchup. And lastly, some agave for that sweetness. All right, let's get this mixed about. And then we are just going to be adjusting from here, basically. Initial thoughts. I want a little bit more tang to it. Needs to reduce. It needs salt. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Let's add the rest of this pear. Alright, we're just letting it do its thing. Get back to the coleslaw. Alright, the next thing I wanted to try was the bell pepper. I don't know if this is gonna work. I can just julienne these. It's working alright. Alright, where'd my bowl go? Alright, cleaning up. Hold on. Alright, what's our time at? about an hour, 50 minutes. So the pork has been in for about 35, I'd say. Taste that guy again. Super nice, super nice. All right, we're getting there, we're getting there. I want some heat to it, actually. I love starting small with heat and adjusting from there. So we might be back with more heat, but yeah, that looks good so far. All right, I'm all over the place. Back to the slaw here. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with this shallot. Save me some time on the knife. See how this turns out. We'll see. I don't mind that. All right, a little bit more shallot, and then we'll get our dressing together. Woo! All right, good enough. Let's get some pear in there. This is how I think I want to do the rest of this pear. Perfect. All right, let's take a look at those knife skills. Woo! Those look nice. All right, let's take a look at this sauce. Up to heat, turn our heat down. Now it's just the reducing game and the adjusting game. All right, I want a little more sweetness. I want more salt. We're gonna go with soy for the salt. Where is... All right, let's save the rest of this guy. Let's do a little moment for cleaning. I feel like I got a mess going on here. crap. A little bit better view of what's going on. All right, let's get our dressing going. And then let's take a look at our meat, our pork, see how that's going, and start getting this kind of put together. Oh. Oh. All right. Cheers to all those partaking. Cheers to Devin and Devin's family. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. We got a lot prepped. Let's get the dressing going here. This is one of my favorite kind of like Asian inspired salad dressings. I've kind of riffed on this a lot. It's going to be a gochujang and sesame oil kind of base. And it's also going to be mayo based, which is good thing Devin's not here because she hates mayo. All right. It's the view switched. All right, so little mayo, little MSG, little agave. Let's get some gochujang in there. Stuff is always so like sticky and tough to incorporate. All right, we're gonna do just a touch of soy. Sesame oil. Little mirin. All right, let's start there. This gochujang it's not old, but it is like hard to incorporate. So this is a pretty good, accurate like color view. But as it gets more and more incorporated, the like redder, the more red it will kind of turn here. A little blitzer. Maybe we blitz this guy. Ooh, should we put some pear in there too? Let's do that. Alright, little pear. Let's do a little garlic. Come on. Alright. Little garlic. Let's do one more. Just a little guy. Alright, let's give this an initial taste, see what we're dealing with. That's really good. Okay. Blitzer. Alright, that looks way better. Alright, let's give this a taste. Ooh. Super light, fatty though, flavorful. I'm really into that. Really balanced. Really into the balance of that. It's gonna go super. Let's get this actually on here, and then we'll add the kind of cilantro, basil at the end. All right, and then we are gonna just let this sit in the fridge. We'll mix it at the end and just let it kind of seep in, incorporate itself here. Really into this one. All right, we have our coleslaw pretty much ready. We have our Thai cucumber dish pretty much ready. Let's get our meat going and let's finish up this actual barbecue sauce. And let's actually clean first. I'm sorry, guys. Quick little put away sesh. All right. Couple things left to put to bed, and then we're pretty much in good shape. Oh. All right. Let's taste this barbecue sauce. See what we're working with here. Damn, I mean, I'm really into that. I don't know if I would change anything at the moment. Um, that's super good. It is nice, thick, bubbly, savory, tangy, sweet. Like it doesn't have like an overpowering vinegar bite, which I'm okay with. But it definitely has a little tang there. Heat. I think we want a little bit more heat, spiciness wise. What do we got over here? Just a little cayenne. All right. That's for cucumber. So the last piece of this salad is gonna be the herbs. So we're gonna do a little bit of cilantro and basil. Or the salad. I mean the coleslaw. It is a salad. It's a kind of salad, I guess. So let's do a little chop of this, a little chop of that. Oh man, alright, it's gonna make me open the whole thing. Okay. Alright, so we got some Thai basil here. Show you guys what I'm doing. So we'll pick some of this off, get rid of some of the like floured pieces. We're rough chopping it so it doesn't have to be too pretty. We can kind of just tear. It smells so fragrant. All right. Perfect. The other thing I wanted to add was a little bit of Thai chilies to the cucumber salad here. I think it's gonna look good as a color pop, and then just like a little bit of heat. I think will be okay. And I think I'm just gonna do little like rounds. See how these look. All right, let's do two. It'll be way too hot, but whatever. We'll be fine. All right, I think it's time. I think it's time to take the meat out. I think we're gonna take the meat out. We're gonna let it kind of rest, come up to somewhat of a workable temperature. Gotta try this guy again. Sorry, got distracted. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, let's get this meat out. We're gonna let it rest for a bit, and then I'm gonna show you how insane this is gonna look. Remember, we did a sous vide at 165 for 24 hours. This is a pork butt or pork shoulder, so like one of the tougher pieces that really just broke down all of the connective tissue, got it up to the temperature we needed it to be. We let it rest for about 2 hours. That just let it kind of seal up all of the juices back up in there. Come to room temperature, and then we put it back in the oven for about an hour, and that got it just right back up to hopefully close to 200 degrees. That is really like the sweet point for pork of this kind, and the like tenderness that you are really striving for, hoping for, especially with pulled pork. So that's the hope and the thought, and I'm pretty sure we nailed it. Pretty sure we nailed it. So we'll see here in a second. Let me get the rest of this stuff put away. Cut some of those basil stems off. All right, let's get our oven back on. Let's get our buns toasted. or think about getting our buns toasted here. Let's give this guy a mix. And this is our basil cilantro kind of mixture. It smells so good. It's like sesame seed. It smells like yeah, toasted sesame, like fresh herbs, the onion. Oh, it smells so good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Beyond excited about that. Let's take a look at this guy, kind of mix him about. These guys out. Let's try one of these guys. Okay. Okay. I like that we didn't add a lot to this, like external flavor wise. It is truly the cucumber, vinegar, onion, and the like I guess salt component here. This is really, really good. Really basic, but really good. Let's get this guy kind of plated. I'm looking right. Go in this guy. I'm like a slotted. Yeah, let's do this. Already loving how the look or how this guy looks. Um, Little cilantro hitter. I'm okay with this one. Beyond excited to try that. Won't lie. All right, the rest of this is really the pork. And the buns. Let's get the buns in first before I forget. Just look at the Daisy. Alright, we got some. You put some thought in our buns, at least. I thought I did. We're using potato bread buns. I think that these have a nice like taste, flavor obviously, but also like a good structure. It's gonna hold up well. I think it's gonna crisp the bread well while also like keeping like a soft kind of center, so to speak. That's the thought. So let's get these in the oven, 350, couple minutes, see what happens. God damn, that is so good. Alright, we're letting that come off the heat. You can let that chill for a bit. Let's take a look at this pork. The moment of truth where we put all of our effort. Alright, don't let me forget the buns in the oven. Moment to cheers. Alright, so this is our pork. In case you forgot, we did the 24-hour sous vide. We also seasoned the hell out of it. Once it was done for 20 hours of sous vide, we let it rest for about 2 hours. And then we got it right back in the oven at 275 for about an hour, hour 10. This should just like fall apart. Let's just completely, I mean, I don't know what else you could be looking for or wanting, but I mean, that's pulled pork. I don't know, like I really don't know what else you were hoping for. Like this is the most, just falls apart. It's begging to fall apart. It does not want to stay together at all. Oh my god. The annoying thing is that it does not need this barbecue sauce. Like it is so good already that the barbecue sauce is just like above and beyond. I truly hate to like pat myself on the back. Wow. Okay. Before I eat all this just plain, what we're going to do is we're going to save half and then we're going to dress or sauce the other half. Couple reasons for doing this. When you sauce the meat, it gets like really, it can get mucky and it can get like, it can just turn into this like almost meat paste with sauce, which is like not ideal and not what we're looking for. So when you do mix in the sauce to the meat, you do have to be somewhat um, conscious of how you're mixing it in. You want to fold it in and like be somewhat gentle here. So I think this is a good amount. Let's maybe save this guy too. All right, rest of this guy is just going in the fridge for the work week. Oh. All right, couple things I want to do here. So see these like long stringy. I want to cut this in half. Some of these longer pieces. Um, excuse me. When I think about mouth feel and ease of eating and like the perfect bite, these are long and kind of stringy, which is fine. They're tender enough where it doesn't matter, where it's not like a whole process of chewing forever to get this stringy bite and a like swallowable situation. So let's get these just a little bit cleaner, a little bit better of a situation. And I'm not doing much. I'm really just going in half on some of these longer pieces here. And I want to be gentle enough to like not smush or destroy some of like the integrity of the strands. That's why a sharp knife is also really imperative. Beautiful. Okay, this looks great to me. Wash my hands for the 13th time. All right, let's look at our buns. No one reminded me. How dare you guys? Honestly, these feel good. All right, let me get a bowl. All right, goes into the bowl. Let's clean up our space a bit. Coming down. I don't know if you guys can hear this song, but it's one of my favorite Mac songs. All right, let's get this guy sauced and looking good. And then let's build out the Sammy. Devin says I have to make this when she's back home. I literally made it last weekend as a trial run. Do you not remember? I guess we didn't have it in this regard. Oh, these cucumbers, I'm telling you. Wow. So good. Okay, focus. Look at this amber gold, just like luscious, gorgeous, velvety. And we're being gentle here. We're folding it. We got a spatula. You might try to like flatten out some of this, but we don't want it to be mucky and turn into like this one textured kind of like meat muck. You don't want meat muck. You want it to be individualized and like pieces, and I think this is how we want it. This looks good to me. All right. God damn. Okay. Sometimes I just literally nail it. And this might be one of them. This just tastes so good. It is so tender, so succulent. Flavor is all over the place. Heat is just like whispering a spicy secret in the back of your throat. It is just like right where you want it to be. All right, let's get a sandwich ready. All right, I think we're doing coleslaw on the bottom, not on the top. All right, there we have it. Quick 24-hour pulled pork Sammy. We have this cucumber Thai salad. Let's not forget, we also went in on a very involved sesame coleslaw. Look at all the colors on this. This is absolutely phenomenal. Really excited to eat this one. Also love that this one was a little bit more cozy, less involved, less me trying to be like as elevated and as gourmet as I can. I'm telling you guys, these cucumbers are so good. I'm excited to eat this. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I'm going to eat the rest of this off stream, obviously. Thank you all for hanging out, per usual. We're here most Sundays. Sometimes we skip them. Sometimes we stream on Sunday. But yeah, we'll be here probably next Sunday with another something for you. Appreciate you guys, as always. Enjoy your night. Hopefully you're drinking something fun with me. And hopefully the upcoming work week isn't too crazy. All right. Thanks again, guys.